Greetings and salutations. And when we last left off, I was riding my buggy across the moon, well, Desolo, the moon, in a desperate attempt to try to find where I landed to get back. Now, I don't know how long this is going to last, but ooh, never mind. Found the beacon. Never mind. We are going to be on the way back. Wait, is this a separate wreck? No, this is the wreck that I found. Wait a minute. Hold up. I have room for that. Yep. Gotta take scrap. I have that trade platform now. And that is the most valuable thing. Scrap and stuff that I could turn into scrap is just bananas. I forgot, that's my mine of stuff. But hey, we found our way back. And of course, I'm gonna leave the buggy here. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the RTG here though. Might take the RTG with me. I don't know. I suppose I could leave it here. If I ever need ammonia, it's right there. There's lots of it. Then again, I can always process it with a uh, soil centrifuge. Fantastic. All right. So I did do the exo chip. I have one left down there. Is it 100%? It is 100%. I got graphite. Technically could box up the buggy and take it with me. But I don't think I want to do. Like data circuit module model A in Glacio North Pole. I gotta go to Glacio, Calidor, Visania, and Ardon. Or Atrox. Get all 5 of those, and I get an extra large resource canister. Huh. Interesting. Obtain malachite samples for use in logistics evaluation. Wouldn't that just be like? Can't I just use the platform for that? Just get the malachite from the platform and then loot it? It just says gather malachite. It doesn't say I have to gather it a specific way. I'm going to leave these here. These solid fuel boosters. Because they're not necessarily needed. And then I'll go out here. I'll go out this way and I'll go grab some scans too. But I'm gonna grab the ammonia out of the fields. That way I can take it back. I only need aluminum to make solid fuel boosters. I think there's aluminum on Xania? No. Novus. Pretty sure there's aluminum on Novus. And if there is aluminum on Novus, that's going to be even better, because then I could just take this ammonium. Well, that's tragic. Anyway, take this ammonium, and we'll just take it with us to Novus. No, wait. I have to fly back to Silva. Because I gotta make the rocket booster's there. Can I make a small... I have a printer. Let's see if I can make one. Medium storage. That's what I'm looking... Yeah, okay. Medium storage. That's what I want. I just need one more resin. So I'm going to take all the exo chips back with me. No sense leaving them here. I mean... realistically speaking, what am I going to do with exo chips here? I don't think there's any resin down here, is there? You know what this game needs? And maybe they'll add it in the future. It needs a thing that if you build an upgrade and you build it on your, like, one of your platforms, that you can use it to scan for minerals like you can in Satisfactory. That way you could just ping and be like, ah, yes, minerals. Oh yeah, that's a ton of wolframite. That's right. That's what I came down here for. Taking these back to the surface. Mostly because I'm going to need them on the surface to go get resin. I really should build a soil centrifuge here. That way I don't have to worry about it, and I can just print my resin, and I can just print my compound, and I can just print all the materials I need to create what I need. Wait a minute. Hold up. Really? I do that a lot. Okay. Perfect. Well, I need to... Oh, there was some right there. Now I have what I need to build the extra storage to then put all the ammonium and everything I need on it, and the exo chips. Once I get that back to Silva, I don't know what I'm going to do with all the exo chips. I know they're used for certain things. Don't know what though. Also going to build a soil centrifuge here because it desperately needs one. Compound and an aluminum. Exo chips are coming with me. Same way with that last ammonium that's right here. That's coming with me too. Then I gotta go get 2 compound and a resin. Perfect. So I'm all loaded up and ready to go back for Silva, but there's a 2 compound. I just need to go down and get a resin. I'm sorry, an aluminum. An aluminum is sphalerite. Sphalerite is zinc. Laterite is aluminum. You know there's some down here. There's also sphalerite down here too. Sphalerite, laterite, and wolframite down here. I found the wolframite node. I believe that right over here. Correct. Oh, good enough. I got one. That's all that matters. It's from that one a mighty civilization can grow. I mean, just literally speaking, if you just had a soil centrifuge. Ooh, wait a minute. Coming back down there. Not right now. Sometime later. Because I know that I have to get to the core of every planet. I know that that's like the goal. You have to take a specific element to the core of every planet and feed it. I know that. But if I can find a pathway down, I'd probably come back and do that with a paver. Paver and a buggy. If you think about it, though, I don't have a furnace. Really? Need another compound and more resin. So if you honestly think about it, though, once you have the furnace and the soil sample and the soil maker, if you have soil, you've got a way to basically mass produce. Oh, that's no good. Ooh, researchable. Perfect. Now, oh, hello, another cosmic hole in the ground. But now that I have the resin and I have the laterite, now I can build a furnace. I'm gonna need to build a platform, but first I'll just put the furnace down, get the laterite, turn that into aluminum, get the soil centrifuge. Then I can print the stuff I need to make another platform to then put the furnace on it as a permanent resident. All while researching. One out of 2 resin. Wait, I needed 2 resin? Tragedy. and comedy are but two sides of the same coin. Wasn't there resin around here that I could grab? Not over here. There was like resin back here. I was looking up and I thought I saw resin in one of the pathways. Yeah, well, whatever. Jeez, there's a lot of minerals on the solo. Perfect. Ow. Imagine that. Imagine actually going out into space and you fall. Now, even if the gravity's 1/3 less, and you can fall effectively 1/3 farther because your ankles aren't going to break or anything like that because you can just drop, and when you drop, you can just fall longer distances. What happens, right? So you fall a longer distance, you still snap your ankles like a twig, but you're in a spacesuit. I mean, you're obviously going to be in pain. Would it be easier to pick yourself up and carry yourself somewhere? Like, realistically speaking, like, is it easier just to because you weigh 1/3 less due to the lower gravitational pull, so you just hoist yourself up and walk away? Well, not walk. I mean, figuratively walk. Like, stumble, crawl, handstand away. I mean, effectively speaking, you could, to at least some degree, I would wager. And if that is indeed the case, that is spectacular. Because then it would make it so much easier to just be like, well, I got injured, so no big deal. I'm just gonna slowly meander away from here. Soil centrifuge. Because now at least I can just build everything that I need. Just put the soil centrifuge there, build another platform, build it over here, put the furnace there. I still probably need to come up here with another medium battery. I mean, so long as the sun comes back up, because they said it's high solar power, but I mean, I think that little thing sitting in the way causes problems with the solar energy. I think I landed in the wrong area. That's what I think I did. Irrelevant. It's here now, so it is what it is. We'll get to it when we get to it. So I need a, what is it? Atmospheric condense. Wait, this doesn't have a thing on, does it? A large platform B that requires 3 resin. I think that prints 4 resin. Does it not? It does. And it saves me soil. Because I don't really need 8 resin right now. Yeah, see. I mean, it's draining battery power, and it puts my base at half power. I do like these little RTGs. I think these RTGs are one of the best things it could have added to the game. Just solely because of what it is. I mean, you're talking about an RPG that is this tiny little thing that gives you power when you kind of need it most, right? I love them. But the bigger RTGs are better, obviously. But I think these are the smartest thing they could have added to the game, just because you can put them on your buggy, you can put them on whatever, and you can get mobile power. You could have it on your backpack, and then you have mobile power. Now, you technically can make the Eternal Astroneer if you do. Where is it? Portable oxygenator. Where is it here? I do need the probe scanner. I'll get that in a second. Where are you, portable oxygenator? Right there. Portable oxygenator draws 1 IUs of power while active. You can activate it, have 2 RTGs on, and you have unlimited oxygen. So you can walk around anywhere without needing an RTG, or without needing an oxygen line and tethers. So there is a way to really free yourself of the bonds of base building on every planet. Well, I'll never forget it. My buddy and I, we built a base on... What planet was it? I'm trying to think of what it was. I think it was Atrox. Yeah, it was Atrox. We built a planet on Atrox, and we were building explosives. The whole, like, we had this huge line. We had auto arms, large resource canisters, atmospheric condensers, chemistry labs. It was all lined up, all in a row, and it was just one thing right into the next, just automated. And at the end of the entire line, and this thing was powered by probably 20 RTGs, like full-sized RTGs. And at the end of the line, it was just making dynamite. And I was like, what's all the dynamite for? A buddy just says to me, for whatever we want to blow up. Funny story. We also had an automated hydrogen plant. It was making hydrogen, and it was slowly making hydrazine, right? We had it on... wasn't fully automated because we needed to do the soil sample for the ammonia. But we had it set up on Silva. We were pulling hydrogen out of the atmosphere. We had a big hydrogen canister. We had a big hydrazine canister. We were locked in. And we were like, we got this. We're going to make tons of hydrazine. That way we don't have to worry about anything. There was a problem. One of the things that happened was me. I happened. I was walking around through the base, and as I was walking through the base, I was locking down platforms because we didn't have them locked, because we didn't think about it. We were just building. We didn't care. we just kept slapping things together. We were just building, building, building. So I was going down through and I was locking them all in place, making sure nothing happened. Except I went to lock one of them, and when I pressed it, it activated the dynamite right underneath it. Well, the dynamite wasn't the problem. Like, realistically speaking, the dynamite was not the issue. And I'll tell you why it wasn't the issue. Because it was over here on this sort of soil here that your base originally sets up. And when you have it on this soil here that your base sets up, it's indestructible. Okay? So that soil is indestructible. There's no big deal. The problem was where it blew up right next to cans of hydrogen and our big can of Hydrazine. Absolutely eviscerating everything. Literally blowing up 2/3 of our base in one explosion. He signs on and he goes, "What happened?" And I was just sitting there and I'm like, well, Tato, here's the story. And I said, so essentially what happened was I was locking down our base, making sure that it was latched. And he's like, and? I said, and I accidentally detonated some TNT. He's like, what do you mean accidentally? And I said, I was just thumbing through, hitting F, and you had to hold F to pull it up. And so I was autopilot. Just boom, 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 boom. Right? Malachite. Because that's one of the things I need, is malachite. And I told him, I said, well, it blew up. I said, and the problem was that, said the issue was the fact that when it blew up, and he just kind of was silent. I said, to be fair, I said, it kind of killed us both. Kind of blew up. Now that should have counted. I harvested 3 malachite. Kind of dizzy. Reach top speed in a gravity globe. Okay. Find and explode an exocache. Done that. So I have to gather malachite. Guess that didn't work. That's okay. That gives me copper. Gives me something to work with. And we are going to go take that globe and we're going to see if we can... Really? That was it? Really? That was lame. Here I was expecting it to have to get up to, like, in an enormous amount of speed, and it didn't even have to. That was... Come on. I demand that back. What did I unlock? Was it an emote? Not that. Was it an emote? Hmm. Ah, okay. Here we go. Thundersuit. I don't have that one yet because I don't have the final gastropod transmission yet. I don't have these. I've unlocked quite a bit, but let's see. I've unlocked a lot of the pallets too. Ooh, that's kind of cool. We'll go with that. That's masks, emotes. That is an emote. Nice. Anyhow, we need to go harvest some malachite. Do I really want to? Where is another place that has malachite? Malachite found in mountains. Malachite found in caves. Caves. Hematite found on surface. Nothing. Well, so it's either here or nowhere. I guess that's pleasant. Hmm. I need aluminum. I've got titanium, I've got tungsten, I've got ceramic. I need aluminum. Or as the British call it, aluminium. That's zinc. I don't have any zinc. One thing of hematite left over. Iron. Oh, I have two things of iron. Never mind, I have two things of iron. Disregard. And one thing is zinc. Should I go... Actually, I probably should. Malachite's found up in the mountains. Hold on. There's got to be a place I can put this thing. Yeah, right here. There you go. We're just gonna slap an RTG on this tractor. Perfect. So we're on the road for Malachite because I gotta harvest 3 of it. Or gather 3 of it. Now that I've got copper, I don't really need it for the copper, I need it for the thing. To get Lord knows whatever that weird thing was. No, you know what I need to do? I need to go one step further. I need to where is it? I need medium buggy. I need a paper, but I don't have the bytes. And I need a drill. Now I need the medium buggy and the medium seat as well. Medium rover. I have a seat, so I don't need anything else. I just need a medium rover. Is it a large rover? Medium rover doesn't have enough space on it. I need a large rover. 5,000 aluminum alloy, rubber, exo chip. I need that. So I need to go out and find it. But now that I have the drill strength 1, I can actually... I might be able to put that on here, come to think of it. Yeah. There's 2 slots there. 1 second. I might be able to find an easier way to get through these mountains. I'm gonna need a paver though, and then a medium soil canister. I might need a second trailer. So I'm gonna have to build another trailer too. Okay, you can go over here, Sphere. Thank you for cooperation. I'm just happy it didn't, like, run off and blow up. Compound aluminum. I don't have any aluminum. Really? Great. I need more aluminum. First things first, drill strength. Can I build the drill here? I can. Tungsten carbide and ceramic. I have it. Now we're talking. See? Now we're talking. Whoop. I kind of drilled down too far. Whoa. Went a little too far with the drill. I angled down too far with the drill. That's fine. It just shows the importance of a paver. Then if I had a paver, I could have just paved. But I can build tunnels now. I just need a big buggy and whatnot. This drill is awfully heavy on the front of the tractor. Take a look at that. Massive. Well, I need aluminum. I will go to. You know what? I'm gonna pop in here. I'm going back to Novus. Mostly because I know for a fact that there's. Uh, I know that I have stuff on Novus. Number one. Number two. I think I have aluminum on Novus, which means I can just make more um, solid rocket boosters. A home base. Not much of a home base though. Let's say that right now. It is very small and almost breaks my legs every time I get here. Interesting. Things are weird. They creep me out. I don't know what's up with them. Oh, wait, isn't this place the one that's high wind? Novas have high wind. Yeah, high sun, high wind. Cool. Um, Now I just need to build a large platform. Centrifuge, my old friend. How you do it right here? I think it's sad that I went and I got hematite before I got wolframite, isn't it? I think it's sad. Whoops. What you in? Oh, I was wondering what made that cacophonous noise. Now I know. It's. Oh wait, hold on. Thank you for giving me my soil kit. Really? I swear I've built in the worst locations. All of my bases are in the worst possible locations, I tell you. Perfect. There. Now I have literally endless power now. The reason I have endless power now is because wind works so much better than solar especially on planets like this. You get on a planet like this, you can get wind just a howling, and think. And you look down here, and the wind generator should be turning, but it's not. Wind turbines work inside of caves. I don't even want to hear that thing not working right now. Right. I need aluminum, and now apparently I need ammonia as well. I can soil centrifuge the ammonia, so no big deal there. Oh yeah, lithium. Batteries. Medium batteries, that's all it's used for. There's already two of them here. I need medium batteries in a lot of locations. There's the wind. Zinc. Lithium and zinc. Wait, don't they have one of those pull-out things here? No, I don't. Clay, quartz, more quartz, lots of hematite, more clay. I should just come down here and do scannables. You know, dozen or so scannables, and I'm over 3,000 research. So I should just come down here and do scannables. Build a portable oxygenator and just run around scanning. I can always build one of those things and bring the lithium up. Oh yeah, that's the hematite hole. That didn't sound right. That did not sound right at all. Is this is laterite. Okay. So we're gonna leave some lithium right here. Because I need a lot of this. Technically, I could bring a mining drill down here. And do that and just kind of hold it here. I do need to bring down one of those medium storage. Bring down the medium storage, it won't be so bad because then I can just store it all on the one medium storage, take it all back up. So it's not going to open just sitting there. Okay. It's not gonna fall. I don't know why it didn't fall. Oh wait, there's more hematite right there. And more hematite right there. So yeah, I've found enough hematite for a while. I do need to make one of those drills. Oh well. I'm also gonna bring down a medium thing and medium storage. Put a bunch of stuff on the medium storage. Mostly lithium. I love how my solar panel can't make up its mind. My solar panel's like, yep, nope, yep, nope. And it's all because the sun is like barely over that horizon. Hold up. Medium storage, 2 resin. This resonates with me. I know I've made that joke before. It's awful. It's fine. I'm gonna keep doing it too. I see the wonderful part about this is I can take all of this aluminum that's already been refined, bring it back on a medium storage, and still have a medium storage here. I'm also taking the lithium with me. I'm leaving 3 aluminum here, mostly because I need to build um, I need to build stuff with it. I need to build, I'm trying to think of what they're called. Solid boosters. Solid fuel thrusters. Once I build those, then I can escape. I'm going to carry those with me too. Wait a minute. Did I see a scannable? It gets me. That's something they've never really covered in Astroneer. When you land on planets, there's disheveled stuff underground, as well as disheveled stuff on the surface, where people have obviously been here before, but yet never seem to make it. And no one ever asked the question, what killed them? What destroyed the base? Nobody asks those questions. So you think about it. Yeah, there's flora that's hostile, right? There's no fauna in the game that's hostile. Fine and dandy. You got a lot of plant life that's angry and out for blood, which is also fine. And there's also chasms where you can fall to your death. Okay. Well, clearly the base, the actual astronauts base, the astroneers base that came here before your astroneer, clearly that base did not fall all the way through the ground. There's no way that happened. So now it begs the question, who killed the former crews? How did they end up dead? They never answered. One soil canister per ammonium. Yikes. Oh, 2 soil canisters for 1 ammonium. Okay. Bigger yikes. Well, we're going to cross that bridge when we get there. And that'll be in the next one. I did do a few upgrades here and there. I do need to go... What do I need to do? I need to get rubber. I need to get researchables. I need to get... Because I need to get a paver, and I need to get a medium soil canister. So that's going to make things a lot easier. That's going to be my goal in the next one. Rubber and medium rover, or not medium rover, rubber, large rover, paver, drill, and then smooth out the planet on Silva and try to get malachite. I'm going to need a big a big soil canister, and I'm going to need a medium soil canister, and I'm also going to need a medium something or other. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.